Hey losers, it's your boy. How's it going? Um, I know that this channel has been on a very long hiatus for a while now, and I understand that it was probably painful for some of you who actually care, which I don't think many of you do, but that's not the point. The point is that I'm back, and I'm going to try and make content a bit more frequently from now on. So, yeah, I'm also going to try and move away from doing just speed paints. Don't worry if you like that kind of stuff, because they are still going to be made. But, I'm going to try and work on doing more, interesting things, I suppose, such as challenges, real-life videos, redesigns maybe animation content if I get good enough at that. Things like that, to kind of move my channel forwards and make it a more, you know, make some fun videos, do some cool stuff, that kind of stuff, so I hope you guys stick around for that. And that kind of thing is what we're going to be doing today. I thought it'd be fun if we just did a very simple, color palette challenge for one of my first videos into this new format that I'm trying out. Basically, it's incredibly simple. You just, you know, find a color palette generator, run the generator, whatever colors it gives you, you gotta make artwork off of. Very, very simple, very fun challenge, and I hope everyone enjoys! Alright, so we're here at the website. This is Coolers. It's one of my favorite to use, even without doing any type of, challenges, just because it pumps out some really good palettes sometimes. So, we're gonna see what we can get. We're gonna do, 3 drawings, and then we're going to randomize 3 out of 3, so whatever we get after 3 presses of the spacebar is what we're gonna stick with. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, good. Okay then. Definitely a choice. We'll see what we can do. I was not expecting this. Usually this gives pretty alright color palettes, but I don't know what I'm looking at here. We'll figure it out. We can work with it. Let's try another one. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're we're getting some interesting choices today when it comes to this. I don't know how much I'm into this one, but it's here now. It's here to stay. We're gonna keep it. Let's third time's the charm. Let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3. Brown. just brown. That's all I hit. I'm so sorry. I thought we were gonna be able to get some good things out of this. Okay, whatever. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll make it work. Suffering is fun. It'll be fine.
Hello! Welcome to the first part of this video. This is not the first part of this video. The segment you just saw was the first part of this video, but this is the first speed paint of the video. Starting off strong. So when I first got this one, I really had literally no idea what the hell to do with it. Like, I thought for a really long time. I had some friends on call. They were trying to think of things. They thought of, like, rocket pops, like, you know, the red, blue, and yeah, those ones, the patriotic ones. They thought of those out of this colors palette. I knew that I wanted it to be something like icy and cold because of the blue tones in it, but I had no idea what to actually do within that realm. But eventually I came to the conclusion that I would draw a cute little Yeti girl, and I'd give her a little Slushie. That used to be a rocket pop, but it's not anymore. It's a Slushie. That's also her name. I named her Slushie because I love her. And she's like a little, like, snowboarding ski girl, and she's wearing one of those big old puffy 80s, 90s, like, jacket things. You know what I'm talking about. They're like windbreakers, and they come in all the funky colors. Kind of ugly in a really good way. But I gave her one of those because I thought those looked cool, and it would kind of match the vibes of the colors and all that stuff. So, yeah, this is her. I don't really do much, like, snow, like, inspired things, or just, like, I don't know, like, sports stuff, too. Like, I fucking hate sports, like, a lot. So, it's not often that I make, like, a sportsy character, but I think she's really cute, and I like her motifs a lot, actually. I thought I would not be able to do anything with this color palette, but honestly, I think that I wouldn't even change the color palette on her. I think she looks great how she is. I also gave her this really fun scruffy, like, big hair, which I haven't given to any character at all before this point. And I think that was super fun to do. I think it's a really cute texture, and I hope to add it to other characters in the future. But yeah, she's just really cute. I like her a lot. I'm happy with how she turned out, even with the color restrictions. Also, speaking of color restrictions, there's gonna be a lot of leniency, I think, from what I remember. This is a really old video. I procrastinated a lot doing this one, so I don't completely remember, like, everything that I did, but I do remember that I'm pretty sure I did at least make a new color for her skin tone in this one. And I'm gonna allow that because my thought process was that I still did use all the colors that were provided to me, so I don't really see this, like, shame in adding, like, one more just so she has a better skin tone. And that's kind of the mentality that I'm gonna have going forward for these, from what I remember. So, sorry if that bothers you, but my video, my rules. And that's what I decided to do to make it easier for me. But yeah, I don't think it's too big of a deal. But yeah, I really like this character. She reminds me of two things. Both of them are doll things. She reminds me of Abby Abominable, and she reminds me of, like, Bratz dolls. Like, I swear there was, like, a Bratz doll line in, like, maybe the 90s or early 2000s that was, like, snow-themed and, like, not skateboarding, snowboarding line. And she kind of reminds me of that. I never grew up with those dolls, but I know they exist, and that's what she reminds me of. And I think that's just super cool. I really like dolls. So, but yeah, I'm so awkward. I didn't want to script this because I can't read scripts for the life of me without sounding super awkward too, or like more awkward than I am right now. So I've decided that rambling is the best way to do these voiceovers. But it is rambling. So I'm sorry if that annoys you. You can mute me. It's fine. Go put on your own music. It's fine. If you don't like how I sound, just mute the video. Just, like, you know? Maybe I'll make a separate version of this video without my commentary, but I made this entire video so that way I could have commentary, so maybe not. Yeah. Hopefully someone enjoys it. Hopefully, like, this is a good thing to listen to. I know that I like listening to people ramble. Like, if I'm, drawing or something and I don't want to put on music anymore, I'll put on, like, a YouTube video where, like, people ramble a lot. You know, usually, like, it's, I don't know, like, Sims speed builds or something, but any video where people are rambling is good for me personally when it comes to, like, doing things as, like, background noise. So maybe one of you relates to that and you can listen to this as that kind of thing. Yeah. But yeah, here I am adding the colors. I don't really have much to say about the process itself, really, other than the thoughts that I had while drawing her. It's pretty basic things. It's just line art coloring. I don't know. It's always super cool, or to me it's super nice to, like, watch my stuff back because it's, like, I find it very satisfying. Because, like, obviously, in real life, it's a horrible, painstaking process, but on video, it's very smooth and nice to watch, and I like watching it, and I like watching it come together. I think it's fun. But, yeah. Oh yeah, in her eyes and for her hair, I did these little, like, snowflake shinies instead of my normal shinies because I thought, obviously, it both matches with her motifs, and then it's also really cute because it's, like, it's freaking, snow in her hair. It's also good because I really didn't know how to shade that texture that I decided to do on her, hair. Or, like, I didn't know, like, how to add shines to it because, like, it's just so sporadic and random and there's no real pattern to it. So that was a good compromise. I don't totally know what I do, like, outside of the context of this image for that hair, like, when it comes to that, but it's fine. But yeah. So that's her. I'm super happy with her. I think she's super cute. I'm trying to think of more things to talk about because I still want to talk, and the video, or not the video, but this part of the video is almost over, so it feels weird to me to just cut off here. But, yeah. Are you guys fans of, like, Monster High and Bratz and that kind of stuff? I really like dolls. I'll probably make content, like, this is going back to, like, the Bratz Monster High thing, obviously, but, I really like dolls, and I'll probably make doll content on this channel, like customizing them and stuff, so do you guys like dolls? I want to know. I want to know. I don't even know who's gonna be watching this, because, like, I only have, like, 102 subscribers right now, and I don't know, like, where any of you people came from. Most of you are probably family and friends, but who are the rest of you? Are, like, is there randos here? Or, like, internet people who watch my videos? I want to know. Who are you guys? Comment down below if you're, like, not a friend of mine or something. I want to see who the hell is watching these. But, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this video will reach slightly more people than my normal ones do, because I put a lot of effort into it. And I hope that people enjoy it. But yeah, obviously. It's getting near the end. Since it's getting near the end, I'm just gonna shut up, I think, and move on to the next one. So, I'll see you then. Okay, now this one, I hated with a burning passion. Okay, so when I first got this color palette, I actually did know, like, despite how strange it was, I actually did know what I wanted to do with it. And I wanted to make a little deer person. In this case, it's I don't know the deer's gender. It's a fawn. They're cute. But I did have that planned out, despite how weird the colors were, because, like, there's greens, and there's a yellow, and there's, like, this wine, like, red type of color, and I thought, like, you know, Dionysus woods, that makes sense, and then I tried to actually do it, and it just did not turn out good at all. I don't actually have anything against this little guy I drew. I think they're fine. Like, they're just a cute little deer. There's nothing, like, ostensibly bad about them. I like their, like, little leaf hair. Not hair, they're antlers. Every time I try and draw, like, a little satyr with leaf antlers, I always think that's such a cute idea, but I always end up messing it up with the color palette. I don't know why, and this is one of those times. So, yeah, but it just didn't work out for me. I mean, it kind of grew on me the more I looked at it, but also it's still my least favorite out of all of them. And when I first made him, I hated it so much. It was bad, but I didn't want to redo it because I didn't know what else to do. So I just kind of kept it, and here we are. He's definitely still my least favorite out of them, but funny how that works. Both of the other ones, I didn't really have plans on what I wanted to do with them, and they turned out completely fine. But for this one, I actually did know what I wanted to do, and it turned out looking like trash. So, sometimes it's like that, I guess. But, at least it's kind of satisfying to watch back at my nice liner. But, yeah, I don't know. This one was just super difficult for me. I didn't know why, since like I said, I thought it would be the easiest one, and I knew what I wanted to do. But it didn't want to do the thing, so it didn't do the thing. Which is super annoying. But, squiggles. Sorry, I'm, like, obviously watching it back, like, with you guys, as I'm recording this voiceover, and, you know, it's nice to watch. But, yeah, so that's the struggle that I had with this one. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I tried to redo it, it would have been better. I don't think it would be. Hopefully it's maybe one of your guys' favorites. Like, I might not like it, but maybe one of you guys likes it, and that makes it worth it to me. That and it's kind of just like, you know, it's still practice and stuff. Like, I did a pose. I did some, well, I tried to do background things. I kind of gave up on that, but I tried to do background things to make it more interesting, but it just didn't work out that well. So it ended up not really happening, but, you know, you'll win some, you lose some, I guess. Overall, it could have been worse. I could have, like, messed up the liner or something, I guess. But, yeah. I don't know. You probably don't want to hear me complain about this cute little deer for, like, the next however long this segment is, so I should probably shut up. I actually really like not deers. I do like deers, but satyrs and fauns in Greek mythology are literally, like, my favorite guys ever. Like, I find them so cute. I don't know why. They're just little guys. I know that they're, like, traditionally dicks in those mythologies, but like when they're gentle and nice, like, you know, Chronicles of Narnia type style, or like freaking Grover from Percy Jackson. I love them so much. They're just so cute. And I wish I got to draw them more often, but it seems to never work in my favor. And I don't know why. Like, I know how to draw them, obviously. It's just I always mess it up somehow, and I don't understand. But I guess it's just like that sometimes. Yeah. I think that there's gonna be a lot more finicking with the colors in this one, because I was having such a hard time trying to figure out what the heck I was supposed to be doing. So it's definitely a bit of a pain, this one. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Do you guys like Greek mythology? I like Greek mythology a lot. It's one of my favorite mythologies. To be fair, I haven't really researched many other mythologies. Maybe I should do that. Because I'm sure that a lot of other mythologies are cooler, or just as cool as Greek mythology, and I'm missing out. But that's the only one I've really done research on, so I should do that. What kind of mythologies do you guys like to look into? Like I said, I really like Greek mythology. I know a tiny bit of Norse mythology, but not that much. Basically just anything that's in a Marvel movie, I know. Oh yeah, here I am trying to do this background. I wanted to make it like a woods behind him, with the trees and stuff, but I didn't want to commit to doing the line art, and I decided not to bother with it, and that it would be easier just to give up and do like a yellow in the back as like, I guess like a sunset-y sort of deal, I suppose, like an implied sunset, or like something like implied dawn. I have no idea. It also makes it so it just kind of looks like he's like lying in like a bare field, which is, one, doesn't make any sense. Two, is a bit ominous if you think about it too hard. Like, where did all the plants go? Why is he sitting on a dead tree? Just don't think about it. But but yeah, he was a pain. I wish he wasn't. I really do like how he looks, like, with the liner and stuff. I like his little freckles. I think his freckles are cute, but I really messed up his colors, like, really bad, and I had to do it on purpose, because the challenge said I couldn't do anything else about it. So maybe if I made his skin a slightly less red color, it would have been a bit better, but I really wanted to stick to the color palette to, like, the upteenth extent, and that means making him that color, I guess. That's not how that works, but it's what I chose, so we're stuck with it now. I think a big problem is that, like, that one pastel, like, most of these colors are really dark and muddy, and then there's, like, those really bright green leaves that are, like, way too vibrant for this color palette, and that also probably, like, I feel like that throws it off, like, a lot. But, I ended up just sticking with it, because I wanted the multicolored leaves on his branches. Branches? Antlers? Branch antlers? Branchlers? Is that what you would call those? Branchlers? It's a fun word. But yeah. I don't know. If anything is good about this, it was an excuse to draw my tree swirly pattern, because I love drawing that pattern. It is so fun. It's like my favorite thing to draw. I draw it on, like, anytime there's a pattern for something that I have to draw, it almost always defaults to that swirly pattern, because it's a good pattern, man. It fills up the negative space really well, and it looks cute. So, yeah. I think we're getting near to the end. Not that close to the end, but I really don't have much else to say, and I don't want to keep talking your ears off when I really don't have anything to say but negativity. So, I'm just gonna cut it here, and I'll see you in a bit. congrats for getting this far into the video, since this is the last speed paint of said video. If you've, I wouldn't have even stayed this long, to be completely honest with you. I don't really watch long videos like this, at least, especially when it's something like a speed paint. But, if you've stayed to watch, then, thank you. I appreciate that immensely, because I put a lot of time and effort into this video, and I'm happy you decided to watch it till the very end. So for this girl, or for this drawing, I got colors that were literally just brown, and that's it, and I was very unhappy about that, as you could probably tell from the opening of this video. But I think I worked with it pretty well. So basically, I was thinking, well, one of the colors reminded me of Tabby Cats with its like nice orange creamy color, and then not one of the colors, but brown in general reminded me of coffee. So I came to the conclusion that I'd draw a cute little Catgirl coffee waitress type of character. So instead of normal cat maids that usually wear the cute little maid outfit, she's wearing the outfit of a 1950s retro diner waitress, I suppose, and she's serving up some coffee. She also seems pretty happy about it, and I don't know why that is. I don't really like working, but I mean, I guess she's making it work. Maybe she gets really good tips, or maybe this is her own business, and she's happy to work for her own business. I don't know. You can come to your own conclusions. But, yeah. Despite how much I hated the colors on this one, I think that it turned out pretty cute, and I don't actually mind the colors that much. I think it kind of works. So that's good. I don't really have much to say about this one, and I can't think of any small talk to make this time. So, I'm just gonna leave you with this jazzy music, and I will see you, at the end of the video. woohoo, you made it to the end. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment if you want to do that. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to do all that kind of stuff. You know how it goes with YouTube. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.